as well. Prime too made a statement to a few seasons ago.
A lot of young teams came up, and they did very well. A lot of young teams
That's
came
it.
up.
That's what the Federation Cup aims to achieve. Good one for Aqua United and Lobby Stars. Maybe this might just turn around their season for them. And,
it's also possible.
For them to do bigger things. I'm trying not to get so excited. So today, we not start over and over again because of Aqua United. But then I said it that Aqua United is a very compact team, resolute. National United, determined side. But when both teams come against each other, it's difficult to predict. So with same thing with Enugu Rangers going against a stubborn Lobby. Very stubborn team. If they are determined to get it done, they get it done. So that's it for the Federation Cup. We'll keep you updated when a date is released by the NFF. We're still waiting for a date, but it will be played in Lagos. So they're all coming to Lagos, Teslim Balogun Stadium. When the NFF brings up a date for it, right here, we will let you know. Let's quickly talk about some of the rescheduled games in the Nigeria Professional Football League. And one everyone is talking about, Kano Pillars Enyimba. Enyimba showing the sort of character they show when they want to win the title.
Well, they didn't start very well, but they have actually picked up, and then they've been winning their games, both home and away.
Yeah.
They go away, win the games, come back home and win games as well. And that's how you know the true character of champions. They have always been a champion anyway.
I totally agree with you. And then Koiki ended Baba Ganari's first defeat.
Yeah, and Enyimba is a team that is built to win trophies. That's the way they are constructed. They never settle for second best. They never settle for anything other than the top spots. And over the years, they have this habit of buying the best players that can be found either within the borders of Nigeria or beyond. So they're a team built for winning titles. And now they were eliminated from the Federation Cup a long time ago. Also eliminated from the continent a long time ago, which meant their focus was strictly on the league. They have no distractions whatsoever in terms of other competitions to take some of their efforts away. So now they have exactly what their eyes on the prize. They want to win the league. I think from the little I've gotten from the camp of Enyimba, they are particularly disappointed that for the past few seasons it has been nothing but Kano Pillars dominating the leagues, and they want to reclaim their top spot. And the way they're going about it, it will take a very strong, very determined team, maybe even like a consortium of teams to stop Enyimba.
Basically, they have a good culture.
Exactly.
That's what it is. When you have a good culture in the team, they bring in the best players all over the world.
The best coaches too. Any coach worth his salt in Nigeria must have Enyimba on his CV. If you've never coached Enyimba in Nigeria as of today, then there's still something missing from your CV.
I agree, guys. We'll talk about the senior men's national team. Now, that's the Super Eagles. I'm sure you know that's serious business when you talk about the Super Eagles of Nigeria. I'll let the guys listen to Toyin Ibitoye standing by right there in Abuja to give us updates from the camp of the Super Eagles. Toyin, good evening and welcome to the show.
Austin, thank you for having me on Sports Tonight this midweek. I know we will not hear enough of this Aqua United.
All right. I was actually begging Tunde Koiki and Waheed Akoni not to give me hard tackles and then you bring yours. It's okay. It's okay. Let's quickly find out what's the update coming from the camp of the Super Eagles.
Well, we trained twice today. Just like yesterday, and it was a very good training session. 14 players trained today in the morning and in the evening, and that's because 2 players who were part of training yesterday have been released by the coach and the medics. After taking a good look at them, they decided that it was good for them to be released to go and rest and recover from the injuries they came to camp with. I'm talking about David Obiazo, goalkeeper with Atlant, and Nelson Ogbonaya, one of the highly rated centre backs that we have in the Global Premier League with Atlant of Owerri. So those 2 players have been told to go and rest, and their replacements will be called up very soon by the coaches. 2 players were released to go and play for their clubs today in the Federation Cup semi-finals. That's something Gbadebo from Lobby and Oje Kalu from Rangers. We are expecting that they will be back with the team tomorrow. And of course, the quartet from Enyimba, Femi Thomas, Kingsley Sokari, Ezekiel Bassi, will be coming at Chris Aloma, Idris Aloma will be joining from Enyimba tomorrow. That will complete the players called up by the coach. So we are looking good. 2 good sessions today, very intensive. And the coach is enjoying every moment of it. I saw him nodding his head several times today in training, commending the boys, applauding them. And I think we are lucky. The future is really very bright for us if we can keep this momentum going.
I like what you've just said. So can you confirm, we're hearing that it will be just 5 home-based players that will make the final cut?
You see, that's taking the coach's statement out of context. What Coach Olise told the media at the session that we've had in Abuja is that, yes, we invited 18 foreign pros. We have 23 home-based players called up, but home-based players, show to those guys coming from abroad that you deserve this shirt more than they do, and you will get the shirt. He didn't say he was only going to go with 5 home-based players. He's saying, look, everybody come and fight for the shirt. If the home-based players show the younger, show the quality above the foreign-based players, he has said it over and over again, that he will play the home boys because he wants to win. So I think the misconception is that he's giving just 5 home-based players. No. If 11 of them are good enough to be on the plane to Tanzania, I believe so much that the coach will give them the opportunity. He's been saying it to the boys, and you need to see these boys fired up in training, stepping up day after day. And when the foreign pros come, they are in for a very, very big fight for those shirts.
That's good news, Tony. Thank you so much for speaking to us. We'll touch base with you again. Okay, that's it. Super Eagles media officer Tony Ibitoye giving us updates from the camp of the Super Eagles. And why that's how it should be.
Exactly.
The standards that is expected from the home-based players shouldn't be anything short of what the foreign professionals should bring.
You're right. You know, once you've been invited, you must go out there and show your qualities. You know, the interesting thing that I wanted to ask, Tony, is that, I mean, does he have an idea what formation Olise wants to play? Because there are a lot of formations you can set up. You know, seriously, we need to know. I don't know his mind. He doesn't want to play 4-4-2, 4-3-3, 3-5-2, 2-5-1, whichever formation you want to call it. He needs to look at those players technically and say, okay, yes, this is formation I want to play. These particular players will fit into those formations. And that's by saying that the home base can even get large numbers of those positions. If they suit what Olise wants to play, then of course he can choose more of them, not necessarily just 5 of them.
Maybe the coach will be waiting for the foreign professionals to come as well.
Exactly.
But what you've seen from the Chad game and the current crop of players invited, what formation do you think suit the team?
Well, I'll be honest with you. I think if I were the coach, I'll probably go for a 4-2-1. I mean, sorry, a 4-2-3-1 formation, whereby you have, you know, two defensive midfielders, you know, to guide the 4 back line, and of course you have 3 up front as well. And you have, because you know the strikers we have, to be honest with you, we can play a lot from the wings.
But we have strikers a lot of power play.
Exactly. But we have Ahmed Musa from the right, either right or left.
Speed will be useful.
Very speedy. And of course the new guy is just invited, Izuchuku or what have you, is a pacey striker as well. So Sylvester Igbon, excuse me. I think he's a pacey striker. You know, checking out his record. But I think with that formation, they were comfortable because remember, we're going to play Tanzania. You don't even know what kind of qualities they have, and unless you know what kind of qualities they have, then you can then design what kind of formation you want to play against them.
So you agree? 4-2-3-1?
Well, 4-2-3-1. I don't know. For some reason, the world always likes to go in a certain direction. For the past 2 or 3, 4 years now, 4-2-3-1 seems to be the formation of choice for a lot of coaches. For a back 4, 2 central midfielders, probably one holding, another one slightly behind him, 3 creative attacking midfielders just behind a single focal point of, as a striker. It's okay, but for my money, so many teams seem to play this system, so that is why we tend to see a lot of games ending in 1-1, 2-1,
it's too tight.
because they seem to cancel each other out. Coaches are not being as expressive or as brave as they used to be in the back. How many coaches do you see in the world that play with a back 3 now? How many coaches use a 3-4-3?
It's too risky.
Everybody
they don't have good insurance policy.
In fact, you will say a 5-4-1 at times, because everybody is trying to be cautious. So maybe a 4-2-3-1, maybe a 4-2-2, maybe a 4-3-3. All this is in the realm of the subjective. A coach designs his game plan based on the type and quality of players available to him. If he has only one good striker, then he's forced to play only one striker up front. If he has a plethora of strikers, 4, maybe he can gamble with two.
Yeah.
If he has just one creative midfielder, maybe he goes with one creative midfielder with two central midfielders protecting him. So the options are so many. And for a coach who has a UEFA Pro license, you know, and he's
technical.
And he's technical, and the man is actually hungry to prove a point.